Fairy Tales reading
Bobboo the Unicorn and the Magic Crayon. Beyond 7 mountains and 7 forests, in a colourful land called the Rainbow Realm, lived a unicorn named Bobboo. Bobboo was an exceptionally cheerful creature, with a manner in the colours of the rainbow and a horn that gently shimmered when he was happy. His best friend was Kiki, a joyous elephant who loved painting pictures on banana leaves. One day, Bobboo celebrated his birthday. Kiki, as always, prepared something special for him. In a large box wrapped in shiny paper was a magic crayon. It looked ordinary, just a simple wooden crayon, nicely sharpened. But as Kiki explained, it had an extraordinary power. Whatever was drawn with it became real. "Try it," Kiki said excitedly, handing the crayon to Bobboo. Bobboo thought for a moment and drew a little bird on the ground. As soon as he finished the last curve of its tail, the bird came to life, flapped its wings, and sang a cheerful melody. "This is amazing," Bobboo exclaimed. "We can create anything we dream of." Their first idea was to visit the enchanted forest, a place where supposedly every tree had its own story to tell. The journey was long and full of obstacles. First, they came across a huge river, with a current too strong to swim across. "What do we do now?" Kiki asked. Bobboo pulled out the magic crayon and drew a bridge, a sturdy wooden bridge with carvings of rainbow flowers. The bridge immediately became real, and the friends safely crossed to the other side. When they reached the enchanted forest, they noticed the trees were sad and drooping. "Why are you so gloomy?" Kiki asked. One of the trees replied, "We've lost our colours. Everyone has forgotten our magic, and our leaves have lost their sparkle." Bobboo and Kiki decided to help. Bobboo used the magic crayon to draw new, colourful leaves, and Kiki decorated the trunks with his paintings. Soon, the forest came alive, the trees began to sing, and their leaves shimmered like jewels. In gratitude, the trees gave them tiny fireflies that could light their way in the darkest places. Continuing their journey through the enchanted forest, the friends came upon a crystal-clear pond. In its depths slept a water dragon named Lumi. He was enormous, but his scales shimmered with all the colours of the rainbow. "Let's not wake him," Kiki whispered. But as soon as Bobboo stepped toward the pond, Lumi opened his eyes. "Who are you, and why are you disturbing my slumber?" the dragon asked, his voice deep and calm. Bobboo explained who they were and told him about the magic crayon. Lumi was impressed by their bravery and invited them to his underwater hideout. The water suddenly parted, revealing a kingdom full of glittering coral reefs and sea creatures. The dragon gave them a drop of magical water that could heal any wound. "You might find it useful in the future," Lumi said before disappearing into the depths. Inspired by Lumia's story, Bobboo and Kiki decided to explore the ocean depths. The magic crayon helped them create an air bubble that surrounded them, allowing them to breathe underwater. As they dove into the blue depths, they reached the Shell Kingdom. All the buildings there were made of beautiful, pearly shells, and the inhabitants, fish and crabs, lived in harmony. A crab named Claudius told them about the lost pearl of wisdom, the heart of the kingdom. Without it, the fish were beginning to forget who they were, and the water was becoming murky. The friends set out to find the pearl. They solved riddles hidden in underwater caves, and Bobboo used the crayon to draw a map leading to the pearl. Thanks to their efforts, the pearl was recovered, and the Shell Kingdom shone brightly once more. Further along, Bobboo and Kiki reached a place where the sun never rose, the land of eternal night. Everything was shrouded in darkness, and the only source of light was the twinkling stars. There, they met Lunar, a moon fairy, who explained that the land had lost daylight because the inhabitants had forgotten how to play and dream. "You can bring back the sun if you remind the people of their dreams," Lunar said. Bobboo drew a massive sun that rose in the sky, but it wasn't enough. Kiki started telling children stories about their dreams, while Bobboo drew pictures that came to life and brought joy. Soon, the entire sky lit up, and the land came back to life. When they returned to the Rainbow Realm, they encountered the annual Dream Festival. Every resident drew their deepest fantasies, which came to life with Bobboo's Magic Crayon. A small fox drew a giant balloon that lifted everyone into the colourful sky. Bobboo and Kiki helped create a magical spectacle, making it an unforgettable event. As they strolled through the valley, they met the rainbow smug, a creature made of colours, who had lost its glow. Smug explained that it had lost its colours because it stopped believing in the beauty of the world. Bobboo drew a colourful picture for him, and Kiki reminded him how important it was to appreciate small things. This brought back Smug's glow, and he promised to light up the valley with his colours. They continued their adventures, spreading imagination and dreams wherever they went. Whether it was helping a bat overcome its fear of flying or transforming a dreary city into a vibrant wonderland, Bobboo and Kiki's Magic Crayon became a tool to inspire hope and joy. At the heart of their journey, they discovered that imagination and friendship were the true sources of their power. While traveling to the Rainbow Mountain, the friends encountered a huge hedge maze. At its center stood a golden fountain, which, according to legend, could grant wishes. "We have to get there," Kiki exclaimed. The maze was full of riddles. Each path led to a different puzzle, from arranging colourful stones in the right order to solving ancient tablet puzzles. Bobboo used his crown to draw hints and unlock closed doors. When they finally reached the fountain, instead of making a selfish wish, they asked for the ability to continue their mission. The fountain suddenly came to life and spoke, "You already have everything you need. The greatest treasures are your dreams and friendship." As they returned home, Bobboo and Kiki decided to visit Rainbow Mountain, the place where, according to legend, a magical crystal could grant one wish. At the summit, they encountered a mysterious guardian, a phoenix named Solis. He was wise and stern, but after hearing about Bobboo's adventures, the guardian allowed them to approach the crystal. "Remember, you may ask for anything, but the wish must be sincere," Solis warned. After a moment of thought, Bobboo and Kiki wished for every child in the world to never forget the power of dreams and imagination. The crystal shone brightly, fulfilling their wish. They drew a huge balloon that lifted them high above the clouds. There, they discovered a city built entirely from clouds. Nimbus, the spirit of weather, asked for their help in harmonizing storms and rainbows. With Bobboo's Magic Crayon, they created weather instruments to restore balance. When the friends finally returned home, they sat on a hill and watched the sunset. "This crayon is truly extraordinary, but I don't think it's the crayon that made the world better," Bobboo said. "It's our dreams and imagination," Kiki added. "Without them, even magic wouldn't matter." And so, in the colourful Rainbow Realm, everyone learned that dreams and fantasy are the most precious treasures one can have. They make the world a more beautiful place. Can children's imagination change the world? Of course, it can. So draw, dream, and create your own magical stories, just like Bobboo and Kiki did.
Bez nich nawet magia nie miałaby sensu. I tak, w kolorowej krainie pełnej tęczy wszyscy zrozumieli, że marzenia i fantazja to najcenniejsze skarby, jakie można posiadać. Bo to właśnie one sprawiają, że świat staje się piękniejszy. Czy dziecięca wyobraźnia może zmienić świat? Oczywiście, że tak. Więc rysujcie, marzcie i twórzcie swoje własne magiczne historie. Tak jak Bobboo i Kiki.
Fairy Tales reading? Subscribe to our channel to hear more.